Great, there we go. Getting ready for this start of baseball.
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps
Some
up for
good
his
hitting
turn
requires
to put his
superb
plate skills
time
on
and
display.
rhythm. So I suggest you take some practice cuts first before your evaluation begins. Show us what you got. Okay.
Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big
Start
league buyers.
evaluation.
He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations.
Alright, let's see. Going to my channel right now. Howdy, John. How's it going, man?
A player looks to follow up his efforts
You're
at the
being
plate
evaluated
with a
for your footwork,
demonstration of
arm
solid
strength, and
defensive
accuracy. Show us
fundamentals.
where you can make plays. Deliver the ball where it needs to go. Continue. Alright, start the evaluation.
At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
It's great. How are you? Good. You gotta remember, it's square.
Done for the day and heading back
Thanks
to the
for
locker
the effort
room.
today,
This
son.
player is met by one of the scouts in attendance.
You're being evaluated for more than what you brought today, so don't get down on yourself. You may get a call yet. If not, just keep developing your game.
Who reminds him that
You're doing
he's still
pretty good
got
at this
one
practice.
more chance
Oh, thanks,
to make
John.
an
Appreciate
impression
that.
on the big league buyers.
Put your best foot forward at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Oh, cool. Go ahead and continue. Starting a new chapter. We're good to go.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect
I'd
is
like to get a
approached
little
by
more
representative of the
information from you,
MLB
Jonathan,
Scouting Bureau.
that I could pass on to any interesting big leagues. Of course, anything you need. Just answer me this question. What type of catcher do you imagine yourself becoming? Let's see. Bat first, Mr. Reliable. Good hands. I bat first. Just a powerful player in both arm and home run potential. Huh. Maybe I'm looking at the next Gary Sanchez. That's the idea. I'll add that information to your profile. Good luck today, Jonathan. I hope your plan works out, and we'll see you as a MLB catcher someday. Showcase number 1. All right.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Ryan Foley, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it.
Ready now, Johnny Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Johnny Williams.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Benito Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lopez.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready for another chance? Will Hill. Ready with the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one gets away. And he scores on a daring steal of home. And the run will score on. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan Baker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Williams is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. The West Stars lead this one 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chad Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Brennan, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Baker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon, as he's gone on 3 pitches. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Maurice Brennan. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here. Digging in once again, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
There's me batting.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch, and this is fouled at the plate. Finch is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Yee-hoo! Baker. Why am I playing the Nintendo Wii? LOL.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Yeah! Baker scores. Nice catch.
Yeah, the scouts love the fact
Thanks,
that he has
John.
the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more.
Right into the light.
They can rise to the occasion with runners on base.
That'd be cool if we saw Sparks shoot out of that thing. That'd be hilarious.
Ready once again, Jeremy Griffith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Williams. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Lopez.
Benito Lopez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move. Striding in once again, Juan Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The West Prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Well, dang. I got my first home run. What the crud? They know I got power. They'll send me to the Rockhounds. Well, dang. All right.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Rene Almanza, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first.
That's a great home run you got. Yes, sir. It is. Number 53, Jonathan Baker up to bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope, they put me to the Rockhounds for Double-A.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Come on, man. Fire at it. Fire at me.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0. Digging in the switch hitter, Santiago Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now a bunt attempt. Down. Throw to first will get him as they bounce quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Gotcha.
Standing in, Eli Brady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. sacrifice attempt here.
Get him!
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
All right, there you go.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eli Brady. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Brady is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield. Be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Digging in to try it again, Elmer Salazar. He singled his last time up.
Elmer Salazar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Baker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Casto is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Garcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Right, the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Stepping in, Gil Raimo.
The shortstop, Gil Raimo.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Barney Biden. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Barney.
Salazar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the way late, and he's in there easily at second. So digging in now, Jonathan Baker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's got
Now
non-base.
Barney the dinosaur's playing
back
baseball.
into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Right.
And he just manages to get his hand in. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A ball and a strike.
This guy throws like a woman.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
There you go. Make the turn.
Base hit. That's what I was looking
score
for.
Is the runner from first.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Yeah,
he's
look at me
definitely
go
going
crazy.
to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. 1 there, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Eli Brady. He was drilled by a pitch his last
Well, we
time
were
up.
doing so good,
First
and they
pitch of
got
the
the double
at-bat on
play.
its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Garcia leads off first with one away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Well, you ever have a series between the San Antonio Missions and the Rockhounds? That's actually true.
Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline.
Yeah.
But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Oh yeah, not the show 18. Is that what you're talking about, John? Or the
as we play the 8th inning.
You know, the going to the ball game type stuff. Ah,
crap. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down.
Yeah.
And forget about
I like
the double play
doing
now
those
as he'll
games,
move up
guys.
to second here on the wild pitch.
It'd be a
stepping
good series.
Jonathan Baker. He'll be looking for something that
Indeed.
can drive into the gap and drive home
No,
that
in this
tying run
game.
from first.
Oh, yeah. Tulsa Drillers and the Rockhounds play
First
tonight.
offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper.
We could win this if I get up there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Baker.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center.
Whoa.
And that ball gets down out near the wall.
Base
Should be
hit.
Extra bases.
All
Finch
right.
rounds third and is striding for home. And
Yee-hoo!
he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
And I did that one, guys. Nice hit. Thanks, John.
Into the box now,
John Bryant.
One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score.
Come on, boys.
Double
Hit us
play
another
is in
one
order,
out.
However,
That'd be awesome.
struck him out.
Two outs and 1 on base. Baker on
So
first.
striding in, Gary Myers. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on, boys.
Sliced hard on the ground, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Jonathan Baker. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
All right. Glad we got
Here's
tied,
the first
guys.
pitch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 out, nobody on.
Ah, rat.
And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Wesley Perkinson takes home the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Oh, shucks. We should have won that one.
With nothing left to do but await
Well,
his
you've done
fate,
all you can,
this
son.
young
I am
hopeful
proud of
receives
you.
a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting
I
as
just hope
his
it was enough
advisor
to
through
get
the
drafted.
process.
Jonathan, I've believed since the year I coached you that you've been a big league potential. Some smart GM is going to see what I see. Thanks for believing in me, sir. Let's see what happens with the draft, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select Jonathan Baker, a catcher from the Central Region.
All right.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait
I
is
get
finally
Double-A San
over.
Antonio missions. Ooh, I like the missions, guys. Don't get me wrong. I love those boys. Now you can enter the minor league system and give it your all. Give it all you got. Unless if you're inclined to play college ball for a year instead. I'm ready for pro
While
ball.
being selected is
I
a
know
major
you've got what it takes,
milestone,
Jonathan.
new draftees
Visualize
still
the
face
player you
long
want to
odds
become
of
and make
ever
it
making
happen.
it to the big leagues.
Oh, cool. I get the San Antonio missions. That's good. Ooh, boy. I like it.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league,
It's a real
this
vote
prospect
of
has been sent to
confidence that
open
the
following
organization
season
has
with a
sent you
Double-A
here.
club.
Unless then a year after you were drafted. You think you're ready for Double-A ball? I
A
am.
welcoming manager offers
Jonathan,
some
do you know
simple
what a
wisdom.
journey of 1,000 miles begin? Single step. Exactly. In baseball, that means a young prospect like you becomes a seasoned veteran, or even one play at a time. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you. Every play, every pitch, even offers a specific challenge. How you respond to those challenges will determine the player you become. The Arkansas Travelers. Cool. Like it. I am part of the San Antonio missions. Ooh, I like the San Antonio missions, guys. Now wear the jerseys. I even got the tickets, too.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A
We're
Texas
at
League.
Midland.
Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way
And
next.
it's raining. Wow.
Joey Calhoun gets the call to pitch here on
Calhoun?
opening day in front of the hometown crowd.
Gosh, that's a funny
What do you
name.
have for us on,
Calhoun.
Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft.
Ooh,
You can go in
look
and
at
out.
that.
And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Dolan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Baker.
Catcher, Jonathan Baker.
He's set, and the pitch.
Base hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Stepping up to the plate, Boone Divine.
Third baseman, Boone Divine.
Heading out towards shallow right. Villarreal has it in his sights. 2 gone. Into the box, George Aponte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Dickerson at second, Baker at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 1-0. Standing in, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up.
I love that jersey, guys. I have a jersey just like that.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center.
All right.
Into the outfield.
There's another base hit.
Now a long throw to third. And he's
safe.
That was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
The Travelers didn't see that. That jersey is awesome. I know, man. I know.
Stepping in, Boone Divine, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
It reminds me of our 3-game series that we've got done finished with. Oh,
Right side, fair ball down the line.
That scores another one.
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Let's go San Antonio Missions.
As a hitter, D-Roy, you get that
Yeah.
base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
I love
You
the
see him
rock
turn to his
hounds. I
boys
love
right
the
there and get
missions.
fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
George Aponte.
Baker at second.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no one can get there as it falls.
Base hit and
they
base
will
is
hold
loaded.
That runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roy. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke.
That's a good base hit right there.
He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
At the plate, Steve Chavez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Baker nailed at the home plate. Ouch.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Baker.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Baker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
No, retired.
Man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Yeah, I know,
Go ahead
man.
runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Beckham for 1. On the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Boy, and that's a great...
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Gordon Beckham. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Arkansas Travelers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Raul Torrero claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.
I did actually pretty good. They want me to go to San Diego? Whoa. This is game 2 of our 3-game set. Yeah. Alright guys, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and broadcast settings, advanced camera. And go ahead and shut off my camera, guys. That way we can see the whole screen.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mitchell Haynes, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way out in front. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh.
Digging in now, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Come on, boys. We'll do this.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High pop-up. Duke is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's...
Digging in, Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan Baker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
That's a good base hit right there, guys.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Striding in, Boone Devine.
Second baseman, Boone Devine.
Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Baker at
Not
second.
the way you'd like to throw off an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Steve Thomas.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So striding forward now, Robinson Caruso. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Walk him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next will be the designated hitter, Omar Sosa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Come on, get some runs in there. Let's win this 2nd game.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get
Oh,
the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left. Digging in, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up.
Jonathan Baker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The San Antonio Missions led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hank Schneider earns his first win of the season. Mitchell Haynes is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Scott Hackman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A 3-game series coming up. This is the next game. Doug Livingston, Jermaine Daniels will be our pitchers for San Antonio and the Arkansas Travelers.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. It's the show. Jermaine Daniels, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Baker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now in the box, Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan Baker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Suzuki takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Digging in once again, Jonathan Baker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Paxton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in and looking for more, Vincent Young. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Strike taken to throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Arkansas Travelers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Curtis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the mission, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Skoglund will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fletcher moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Baker.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1's the count.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Jonathan Baker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Make the turn. Find the ball. Find the ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian De La Rosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. It's a called strike. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Collins has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Missions came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robbie Lindsay claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Hackman wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 5 runs, 10 hits.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. Hank Schneider gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Baker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Goldman has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Ready for another shot now, Gordon Beckham. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Jonathan Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jonathan Baker, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Villarreal is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The Arkansas Travelers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tommy Curtis. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. Miguel Cora, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box now, Leroy Ochoa. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Tap down the line. He's right there. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Baker. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now at the plate, Leroy Ochoa. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Fletcher. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners on the move for second. Now the throw down. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well.
Stepping in, Jonathan Baker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Valentin comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So digging in now, Jonathan Baker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jonathan Baker.
First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
1 and 2.
One and two. Here it comes. Still 1 and 2. Again a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Antonio Missions took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Miguel Cora gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Willie Peralta couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Scott Hackman closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show18.com.
Fans, our final line score.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's Chris Young is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Baker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle to his left, Guerrero. And that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in to start the 9th, Jonathan Baker. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box now, Boone Devine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boone Devine.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Northwest Arkansas posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Eric Skoglund gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Troy Parker works 2 full innings in relief to record the save. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. Midland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Frankie Montes will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
From the stretch. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Leroy Ochoa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. And so striding forward now, Patrick Boyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Harrell, base runner at first with 1 out. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. A chance now to take a look at how. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So stepping in, Leroy Ochoa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So no runs on a hit here. So striding in, Jonathan Baker. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Make the turn round
on a line. That's a base hit into left field.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Stepping into the box, Leroy Ochoa.
The first baseman, Leroy Ochoa.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Vern Kroon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runners off for 2nd. Pitches. Strike. The throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. Standing in, Jonathan Baker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 3 runs already home here. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Baker. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. High pop-up. Nunez is calling for it. And that retires the side. So not a good turn of events for this. Now to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Valdez ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. Midland get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Donnie.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.